this time, but he's sleeping, and I just woke up and was like, I'm gonna take one because I have to literally throw away these tests anyway, so. Okay, wait, I'm not ready yet. So with my first 2 pregnancies, I didn't really have like any symptoms until after I found out that I was pregnant, and I found out a couple days before my period. Both times. Yesterday, my back was kind of hurting a little bit, and my stomach is also kind of hurting. So that makes me think that I'm not pregnant, because anytime that I like looked into those little signs and those little symptoms and things, I wasn't pregnant. It was always like I thought that it was gonna say no because I felt nothing, and it said yes. Okay, I shouldn't have done this because this is expired. Like, I don't know if this is even real. Why do I always do this to myself? I always test so early and then it just like does not hit me because I don't believe it. I've also never found out with a digital. I usually find out with like the ones with the very, very fading line where like you really can't even tell that it's positive unless you're staring at it for 5 minutes. But okay, I don't know if this is real. I don't know what to do. Okay, I was gonna take another test in the morning, but I'm gonna take one right now. It's the same day, but later. I got this and this. I think I'm gonna do this, even though I was seeing a bunch of like TikToks and stuff today that was saying that, of people saying that this one basically wasn't as good. So, I don't know. I'm also whispering again because I still didn't tell Parker, because since the one I took earlier was literally expired like 5 months ago, I don't really feel like I know if it's actually accurate. So I like to have a second to just like absorb the news myself. I don't really feel like this one's gonna actually say yes. I feel like if I waited until the morning, then maybe, but I don't know. We're gonna see. Okay. I don't know. I really don't think. I think it will either have nothing or be like just extremely faint. But again, it's like too early to be testing. Like I kind of just did the one this morning for fun, and now I don't know. I just feel like doing it in 3 minutes. So I'm gonna brush my teeth. I also can't remember the last time that I peed, and if you didn't know, you're supposed to test first thing in the morning because like you haven't peed in a long time, so it will detect the HCG more in your pee if you haven't peed in a long time. And I think it's been a few hours, but I don't remember. So basically testing at night and testing this early is just like not really probably gonna give me much info, but we'll see. Okay, I don't know if it's been 3 minutes, but I'm gonna put these away. Just cleaning up a little. There's a line. Oh. Okay, it's darker than I thought it would be. I also do feel like I'm pregnant, which, like I said in the test earlier, usually I have like no symptoms until not later, but like not this early. I don't know. Okay, so for the past few hours, I've been having some cramping, super similar to when I'm gonna get my period. And period symptoms and pregnancy symptoms are very similar, but I get cramping in like a really specific spot, kind of like in my hips. It's weird, I don't know. But I usually could tell when I'm not pregnant because I'll have cramps right there versus like in your stomach. That's where you would also cramp if you're like pregnant, you know? So I went to the bathroom and there's a little bit of blood, and I've had like implantation bleeding before, but usually that's kind of more like spotting, like from my memory. And it wasn't a lot of blood, but all I had left was a digital test, and I wanted to take one of these ones because I wanted to see if this line was like more faint, like if the HCG was going down. So I just took this, and it's not super faint. It's darker than the one before, but I took the one before, the other one like this, like quite a few days ago now. So I feel like that didn't really make me feel any better. So I don't know.
Okay guys, so now you know I am pregnant again. It is crazy. We also had a little bit of a scary start to this pregnancy, as you guys saw. I think with my first, maybe my second pregnancy too, I don't remember, but I had like a little bit of spotting, but it wasn't really a big deal. But this time I had like a little bit more than usual and a couple of times. So luckily everything worked out and is okay. The beginning of pregnancy is just so scary. Really, it's scary like the entire time till the baby is like born safe in your arms. Yeah, that was a little bit stressful in the beginning. So I went in for a couple of early scans. They said I had a subchorionic hemorrhage. So I've been filming little updates on TikTok and then just saving them to my drafts. So if you guys want to see kind of like week by, well, I didn't do them every week, but if you guys want to see like updates by week, you can go check them out on my TikTok. But this video is just like the footage of me finding out and a couple of updates, and then me talking to you guys a little bit closer to real time. I'm not sure exactly when I'm gonna be posting this and announcing that I am pregnant, but I wanted to just have this video done and ready to go for you guys. It is seriously so insane to be pregnant again. As I've talked about, I wasn't sure if we would like have more kids as Lola kind of started to get older, and now it's like we have 2 toddlers versus a baby and a toddler. Things definitely like feel a little bit different. So we were excited to be adding baby number 3 to our family. I'm finishing up my first trimester now, so starting to feel better. I just filmed a little like TikTok get ready with me if you guys want to see a little bit more in depth of like everything that I talked about, but I'm feeling a little bit less sick. I feel like this trimester has been way easier than my pregnancy with Lola. I was not sick hardly at all with Cove. I was for like 2 weeks, only really in the afternoons. I just like was a little bit nauseous and didn't really feel like eating a lot. But Lola's pregnancy was so hard for me. I don't know if I'm just like remembering it a lot worse than it was. Just like the whole pregnancy was hard. Her birth was kind of hard. So I was very nervous to get pregnant again. I just assumed that this 3rd pregnancy was gonna be like a lot worse and a lot harder than with Lola's, and I did not know if I could handle that, which was another reason that I was like, maybe we should not have any more. But I feel so lucky that this pregnancy so far has not been horrible. I feel like with my last one, so many people were like catching on. I'm like, what was I posting to like have people be catching on? Because I really have not had hardly any comments at all that have been like, oh, I think you're pregnant. Like there was literally one on one of my Instagram posts the other day, and I don't even know why they said that because I am wearing a black dress and like do not look pregnant at all. Anyways, it's been nice to kind of just go through this without having people like DMing me like, oh my gosh, you're definitely pregnant, blah blah blah. So I don't know if I was just posting a lot of like stories from my bed or something, but this time I definitely have been in my bed a lot, but I guess I just didn't post it. I don't know. As you guys know, we don't share the girls online anymore, so I'm kind of just going like figuring it out as I go with what I feel comfortable sharing during like a pregnancy. I feel like that's definitely different because it's more about like me and what I'm going through versus like here's my baby, here's what my baby's doing. It still feels crazy. It also I feel like is going by so fast. Like I feel like I just found out that I was pregnant, and I always feel like this first trimester kind of like drags on like before I can tell you guys. It's been going by super fast. We've been just busy with like a lot of stuff. So pregnant again and excited to share the journey with you guys and finally be able to like talk about everything. I feel like I haven't known what to vlog because it's just such a big thing going on like with me, and I have not shared it yet because it was just super early. But probably a good amount of you guys are pregnant with me. I feel like I've had people be pregnant with me like with my first pregnancy, second pregnancy, and then this 3rd pregnancy too. So tell me in the comments if you guys are also pregnant. It's always fun to just kind of like go through it with someone. So I also have a few friends that are pregnant with me, which I had that too with Lola, but it's just nice to like have someone to relate to. So anyways, that is all for this little mini update, but I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm excited for these next few months. See you guys in our next vlog. Bye guys.